Good morning and welcome back to North Dakota Today. Well, even with no show yesterday, we can't start our week without an Amanda Kosher in the ND Nice blog segment. So good morning, Amanda. Welcome back to the couch.
Good morning, Dakota. Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be here on a Tuesday. I feel so fancy.
This is weird.
Yes, I know. I feel like I need to have my whole Monday routine. I'm going to start the whole, it's like an extra day for me.
There you go.
Yes.
All right, well, we'll dive right into it. You have some awesome, nice people of the week.
I do.
Who'll be meeting?
Yes, actually, we have such nice people of the week this week that I'm very excited. This is what makes us wonderful people, these two women. So I'm going to tell you about Sharon Kotz and Linda Haugen.
Okay.
So Linda and Sharon were both nominated to me by someone who called them community connectors. And what they do is if there's a need, they find ways to make it happen through, she was described as Linda's the greatest cell phone user in the entire world. Like she just sits on her phone and gets what she needs. So Linda, they're both from Stephen Argyle. Okay. Linda had a very difficult upbringing. She was in an orphanage. Oh, here they are. So, okay, I'll tell you something. In this photo, they had just finished furnishing 27 apartments.
Stop it.
Yeah. So
and they look amazing.
They look amazing, yeah. So so Linda had a very difficult upbringing. She was in an orphanage. She was a foster child. She had not great homes when she was in homes. And what her realization with all that was that there are people out there that are looking for things that we would consider just part of life, like mops.
Yeah.
That for some people are a want, not a need. And so she created many years ago a program she called People Helping People, which is exactly what it sounds like, right?
Yeah.
They said their greatest need is always beds because they find people sleeping on blankets on the floor or on mattresses, just a mattress on the floor. But really, they will do whatever people need. A couple of weeks ago, they did a call for men's work clothes and winter gear because it's a very often skipped size, right?
Oh,
or men's clothes. And they got boxes and bags of winter gear. They had a 17-year-old girl who had been kicked out of her house, and Linda found her an apartment and got it furnished.
Wow.
I know. They had a woman in Oslo passed away. Her family got what they needed out of her house, and then Linda went in with Sharon, and they cleared it out and put it into these 27 apartments. So they said anybody who just has any sort of a need, they have people who are single parents, people who are depressed, people who might just have some financial need, who are homeless, just any sort of problem, they are here to serve it. And so they actually don't have people helping people anymore. They're grandmas and they're involved in other organizations, but the need is still there. So they are helping people all the time. So if they're in Stephen Argyle. If you have stuff, I'm guessing Sharon and Linda and know how to get it to them, but I'll still put more detail on my website.
Yeah.
But for me, that was really very interesting because we have a bed in our house.
Right.
And I'm going to get rid of it now because somebody else can have it. I don't need to keep it sitting around.
It's the things we take for granted.
Yes. And so I just had one more thing to say because I just thought it was so nice. I said, what made you want to do this? And Linda said, I really feel very called by God. And what happens is that she puts out a request for something and it's fulfilled that same day. She just feels it's very meaningful to her. And I wanted to make sure I mentioned that because I know that's a big part of what drives her forward. So,
yeah, that is beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, these ladies are truly heaven sent.
Yeah.
And
perfect.
I know, it works.
That was perfect.
But you also have another organization that you want to introduce us to, right?
Yes, I sure do. So it's been a little chilly as of late.
That's an understatement.
Yes. The benefit of very chilly weather is that we have great ice fishing ice.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So if you are out there and you know someone who has not been ice fishing before, if you take them, I've never been ice fishing. We got to find somebody to take us. Yes. If you know someone, you take them ice fishing and then send their story to North Dakota Park or Game and Fish. Having a day.
That's all right. It's because it's Tuesday, yeah.
You can be entered to draw. It's a random drawing for a very fancy ice house from Runnings. Yes. It goes through March 31st. So it's going to be nice tomorrow, but you can go in March if you like. I mean, you can take us in March.
There you go.
So they've been doing this for 3 years. Here's some of their past nominees or people who have been submitted. Last year they had two women from the University of Mary Wynn. They wanted to go out. And so they went to the school's wildlife club and got their equipment and went out.
And they're successful.
These aren't them, but these are also nice. Yeah, these are.
Well, these people were successful.
Yeah, they
Look
were
at those
successful.
fish.
You know what? They actually said that ice fishing is a really great, we have long winters here.
Do we?
Yes, we need to get out and enjoy the winter, and it's a great way for people who are feeling depressed. They said they've actually seen ice fishing numbers go down over the years, so this is our chance to bring them back.
Yeah.
By bringing people, they said a lot of the people who are their first time fishermen for this program are children, but they said a lot of them are parents or wives or people who sit on couches on North Dakota today.
That's what I heard, yeah.
Yes. And so friends. So, my father-in-law told me that if you have a pop-up ice house and a heater, it's warmer than you would think. So
I'll have to take his word for it, and you and I will
know.
have to hit the ice.
Yeah, I think so. I think that sounds great. I'll wear a hat. I don't know what we're going to do when we get it out of the water, but we'll have somebody with us.
Absolutely.
Who knows what to
There
do.
you go. They'll guide us.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the couch today on this Tuesday, Amanda.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
And one more time for our viewers, what's your blog name so they could submit some ideas for you?
Yes, if you have a nice person, send it to me at northdakotanice.com or ndnice.com or on anywhere on social media at NODACnice.
There we go. 3 names. Remember them. Well, thank you so much, Amanda. And if you are tuning in at home, don't go anywhere. Coming up on today's show, something very unique is coming to the FM area. More details after the break.